Hey everyone, how's everyone going? Lorenzo. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Dirty Dalish looks like she's having a little bit of difficulties, but I think she's coming in right now. She's the most beautiful and the greatest Dirty Dalish. Let me add her in. Hey there.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I don't know what was going on with my connection.
It happens. I know. I think the other day with the interview I had, I was like fuzzy the entire interview, and I was connected, land, Ethernet and everything, but
With
this was
Potato
bullshit.
or Granny?
With the donkey lips, with
Oh,
I
if you're
don't know if you,
watching Donkey Lips,
yeah, he got a glimpse of you, as far as the interviews go.
got a glimpse of me on my Instagram too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Well, that's
got
good.
that
No.
follow.
You're worth following. You really are. But how's everything going? How are you doing?
I'm good. I just realized I should pull chat up so I can see. I with my glasses.
No,
I'm a
you're
little blind lady.
you're adorable.
I should have done that before. My apologies, sweet
No, no
Lorenzo.
worries. No worries. We're having fun. We're just chilling. Um I know you had your birthday. How was your birthday? Was it all right?
It was a little stressful, but overall pretty good.
Oh yeah?
It was nice, all the birthday wishes. So,
Yeah, I know you had it last Friday. I hope everyone wished Dirty Dalish a happy birthday by going to her OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/Dirty Dalish. I know she's great.
some
I've
people
seen.
got that free trial
Oh,
too
did
on
they?
my birthday. Hmm.
Ooh,
I was being very kind.
man, you are too generous. You really are. I was gonna ask how been the because you're not too old. I would say you're fairly young. How have your past birthdays been? Do you have any good memories of any past birthdays?
Uh, I'd probably say that this and my 21st birthday were my roughest birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I turned 21, that's when COVID hit. So I didn't get to go out to the bars for my birthday. But
Mm,
otherwise, all my other celebrations were really fun.
yeah. No,
I'm trying to
that
think of a specific one.
it's gonna be weird to hit 21 when COVID hit. That's yeah, because we were, and then especially I think where you stay is one of those places where they were really locked down. Like everything was like super. I'm here in Texas, so no one really cared. People were still doing shit, but I know in a lot of like Western or in New York, Eastern, they were like shut everything down. No, we're not letting anyone out, and it was pretty rowdy. But
Yeah, it
that's
was
terrible.
crazy. I had a part-time job back when it started.
Hmm.
Um, it was, people were really mean. They hated having to come in with masks to
Oh
order.
yeah. Did you mind wearing a mask, or did you
I didn't
like?
really mind. No, I think the worst part of my job was like at one point they implemented like they wanted us all to wear hairnets, and I was a cashier, so I didn't handle the food to begin
Mm-hmm.
with. But my hair was too wily, I guess. I could not keep it in a hairnet, and at one point my boss goes, "Y'all are gonna have to start paying 25 cents if you need a new hairnet,"
Oh my
which you
god.
can't do that.
Yeah.
And
No.
I cried one shift. I was like, I'm
Oh.
gonna have to spend my whole paycheck because my hair would like rip through it in the middle of a shift. I don't know. Maybe I was just really dumb, but not even my coworkers could help me.
No, no, nor should your hair be locked up into a hairnet like some sort of lion in a cage. That hair doesn't belong in a hairnet. It belongs
It,
out in the free. It it needs to be free. It needs to breathe. But yeah, hairnets aren't even. They're just.
that's what I feel.
They're like They're like the masks. They're just there to make people feel comfortable. But if hair's gonna get in food, hair's gonna get in food. And if people are gonna get COVID, people are gonna get COVID. That's just how it is. I know I like the mask just because I was always never smiling at work, so it was easy to hide that I didn't smile very often because there was no reason to
Easy
smile.
to talk shit under your breath.
Yeah, easy to just like, no, I don't need to smile at you. No, I don't need to look at you. But what I hated, I guess, was the flip flopping of it, where people were like, "Oh, we don't need to wear them. Now we do. We don't. We do. We don't." Like, just make up your mind.
You can
But
eat inside. Now you can't.
yeah, that no one was ever really clear on things. It was all just making it up as you go, and it's like, no, you can't be doing that. We're trying to like live our lives and shit, and then here's you trying to enjoy your 21st birthday, and people are telling you telling you shit for
You
wearing a
can't
mask.
drink.
Yeah, you can't go out, you can't do anything. That's terrible. It's terrible, but I'm glad. So and I don't know about how it was for your recent birthday. Uh, but you said it was kind of hard. Everything all right? Like you're doing okay, or is it just something
Uh,
just your own
just
thing? I
like
you don't have to.
that would be like an off stream conversation
Yeah,
between us.
no, I understand. I know. As far as me personally, I've been going through like trying to find a better paying job that pays like remotely, and I have an interview tomorrow with a different job, so hopefully that goes well.
Good luck.
But you know how like
Everybody wish Lorenzo luck.
I need it. I need prayers, thoughts and prayers. But when like you're holding up, you're waiting for an event that's going to happen and you're tired the whole week cuz you're just thinking about it the whole week like I got to nail this job interview. I got to nail it. I got to nail it, and that
You
just made me
mentally
tired.
exhaust yourself.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Mhm. And then mowing the lawn too. I had to mow the lawn the other day. It was just it was too much.
Responsible Lorenzo.
trying to be trying to be more responsible instead of just being a worm and watching YouTube and all that I usually do.
Relatable.
Did you get any good gifts for your birthday? I hope your fans spoiled you because you deserve it.
Yeah, I got a couple gifts from a little group I have from Nobody Likes Onions, and that was
Hmm.
nice. Ian sent me flowers. Um,
That's
one of my
great.
one of my subs sent me a Kindle, and that was neat.
Oh
So
wow, that's cool.
yeah,
That
I got a little bit spoiled. It was nice.
you deserve to be spoiled. What are you talking about? It's the least I could do to see that precious face, and I'm sure you take care of them. I'm sure you're just as nice to me as you're
I
nice to them. I'm
try.
sure. And man, have you been I don't know, what else have you been doing? Have you been watching any TV or movies lately? Anything really going on like uh entertainment wise? Because I know I've been watching this TV show. It's a weird show. It's called Slip, and it's about a woman who every time it's supposed to be a comedy drama, but every time she has an orgasm, she goes to another alternate dimension of herself. Like so she's like with her boring husband, it starts out, and then she cheats on her husband with some other dude,
Ooh,
and when she orgasms
spicy.
she wakes up in a life where she's with that new dude instead. You know what I mean? Like so it's like every time she cheats, she goes into that new life, and I thought it was interesting, but at the
I
same
want to
time,
know.
huh?
I want to know who pitched that show.
Yeah, exactly. because I remember seeing commercials for it here when I was watching on. It's on Roku of all channels, the Roku channel. It's like a Roku exclusive, and it was just like I kept seeing it. Like, oh yeah, my vagina is a wormhole. I can travel through time when I have an orgasm, and I'm like, what the fuck is this show? I have to watch it now, and uh, the woman in it's pretty hot. She's like, she bears her body every now and then. I was like, oh shit, you got some titties and ass in this show too. So I was like pleasantly
That's
surprised.
what sold you.
Yeah, well, I didn't know it was gonna go that route, but I'm like, oh yeah, she's got a body because she doesn't mind showing it off. Uh, but it's just like I don't know what would happen if you could just travel through dimensions, getting fucked. It's such a weird premise. Yeah, how do you tell a TV network, hey, I got an idea for a show? It's
It makes me think of for most women, uh like when you're masturbating to orgasm, you think about like not even necessarily doing sexual acts with a certain person, but like you dream up a whole life with them, and then bam, you've come before you know it, and you're like, I'm glad that I don't, that post nut clarity, you're glad you never lived that life with them.
no,
That's how they had to pitch it.
it's it's more realistic. What's going
Do
on
you
here
think
in
the
the
plot twist is going to be that she never really married her husband? That was just the first fuck.
I don't know, because then it also has like a background with Buddhism in it, where like you live so many lives as a Buddha. It's weird. Like it actually has kind of a story to it. It's not just like, she just orgasms and travels through dimensions. It actually has kind of, I guess, a lore to it within the thing to make some sense, or try to
I
make
might
sense
have to
of it.
look into it.
Yeah, but again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know. I don't know about orgasming and just traveling through alternate dimensions. Making that a TV show. But that's that's what I've been watching. Have you been watching anything?
I've been watching, it's on HBO Max, or should I call it Max now? I fucking hate
Oh
that.
my
But
god, it's
it's
retarded.
called Love and Death.
Uh
It's
huh.
got Elizabeth Olsen in it.
Did that just come out?
Um,
I saw like trailers for it.
it's really good, and if you've ever wanted to see Elizabeth Olsen's titties, they're fire.
Are they?
They're god tier titties, I would say.
I'm trying to think of where I've seen. Like, of course, I've seen like Scarlett Johansson's, like everywhere. But it feels like they've been everywhere. Like when I see model pictures of her. But Elizabeth Olsen, it seems like she kind of hides them. I never really see her wear outfits that kind of like, you know, show them off. But so you see
Well,
titties in
I
there?
yeah, I think the clip specifically, she's like leaning over to kiss another character, and she's wearing like some grandma lingerie, some like nightgown thing, and it's you know, when a girl leans over and you get full titty if she's not wearing
Mm-hmm.
a bra. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it.
That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
I
Tasteful, which
no,
is
I
what I would expect from Elizabeth Olsen too.
yeah, I don't know. I just never really pictured her breasts for so. But then you have Scarlett Johansson. Whenever you think of like her with the Avengers and all that, and Scarlett Johansson's body is just like holy shit. Like god damn, that's god tier. But I'll have to check out Elizabeth Olsen's titties
I
if
think
they're on
she could
there.
give her a run for her money. Scarlett Johansson.
Well, then I know Scarlett Johansson's probably toning it down too now, because the world. Well, when all the Me Too kind of stuff came out, and I get it, like let's less sexualize women, but at the same time, I don't know, they're works of art, really. You all are your bodies. So, and then sex sells. What can we do?
I don't know if that's necessarily people's complaint about Scarlett Johansson, but I think that would be like on the bottom of the things people are pissed about.
No, exactly. And I don't know what have you been up to this week? Like as far as you're making any content or doing any leisure stuff?
Uh, Probably just gonna make content. I have a lot of like messages to get back to on social media. Nothing fun. Nothing fun,
J-
Lorenzo. Let's
just
not
work.
talk about that shit. Work is boring. What about you? How's your job? How's your life?
Yeah, pretty boring, pretty sad. Just
No.
trying to do better, every day and stuff like that. But it's always fun with you. No, you're great. Like I
Oh,
think I think our interview last time blew up pretty well with your elephant ears, and then oh yeah, when you sent me that picture of you with lasagna, oh my god, Jesus. I was like, wow, two dishes, delicious
if
dishes.
if I would have had time, I would have made my own lasagna, but I just ordered from the nearest Italian restaurant and it was okay lasagna. It was photo shoot lasagna.
Well, at least it didn't, like at least it was all right. It didn't
Yeah,
disappoint as far as
w-
anything like that.
wasn't a
Um,
waste.
I'm trying to think of what else we have on the docket because I'm just trying to. Typically, with this, I'll just talk about the day, like what we've been up to, and I know like that Donkey Lips interview. I don't know if you saw it or know of him, but that went like a really weird way. Because we were just supposed to talk about like he was on a show that I watched as a kid called Salute Your Shorts, and again, it's probably before your time. And he just went off on like conspiracy theories, and I didn't mind it, but it was like 4 hours worth. And I don't know if you've ever like
I
sat down and
saw
yeah, I don't know if you've ever sat down and talked to someone for 4 hours, but it's geez, it was like
intense.
yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, and I don't know. How about you? What are you into conspiracy theories? Do they tickle you at all?
I mean, I'm interested in them. I definitely don't go out of my way to make it my personality. Like some
Yeah.
people, I can't do words. I did get a little bit stoned before this.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You don't even need to do words. You just need to just be there and giggle a little bit, and everybody loves it.
Make
Uh,
pretty faces.
oh yeah, you're gorgeous. Yeah, I no, he was talking about like Michelle Obama being a man,
Oh
and
my God, I've heard that one.
yeah, and it's weird because you know how when your phone listens to you, like when you say certain keywords, and so now on Twitter, like I just got a video of like, oh, Michelle Obama is a man. Look at this video, and you see her dancing on the Ellen show, and it zooms in like on her crotch, and there's just like
Nope.
looks like a dick is like hitting her, inside her pants, like whenever a guy wears sweatpants or whatever, and it's like a indentation of it, and I was like, maybe it's true, but I mean, Michelle Obama's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, like for a first lady,
Femboy energy.
for
I
for
don't know. I heard something about his like family confirming it. Barack Obama, even his family
that
confirming that
she's a
she
man.
is.
I don't know,
Yeah, but don't quote me. Nobody comes for me.
but was here, Lorenzo? Can you ask about the camp horror shirt Dirty Dalish has on? Does she like the Misfits? Do you like the Misfits?
Uh, uh, I guess it's a no for me because I would say I don't know.
I want to say it's the band, and I know like a couple of their songs, but my I know my buddy's really into the Misfits more than I am. You know, actually, one of the first concerts I went to was I think the bassist of the Misfits was doing a show with the drummer from the Ramones or something. I don't know. That was years ago. Years ago when I was a kid. What have you? What was your first concert you ever went to?
Oh no!
What's that?
The first concert I ever went to was an Adam Lambert concert.
Oh,
Don't
really?
know if you know of him.
I
Yeah, I was a
do.
little
I do.
bean when I went. It was a great time. The post-concert depression though, oof, it really got me.
That was it. Whenever it was right after he won American Idol, or he got second. I don't
He
remember.
did not win.
He got second, right?
So,
But for whatever reason, he blew up more than the first prize winner. I think, right?
well, yeah, because everybody liked him better from what I understood. I can't remember if it ended up being like they didn't choose him because he was gay,
Hmm.
something like that, because it was, that that time where
I
being gay
could.
was taboo. Now everybody's gay. So
Now it'd be a hate crime if he wasn't chosen like that, or
the thing
but that
is, I
yeah.
listen to the music now and I'm like, I like that. I mean, nothing wrong with Adam Lambert. He's still got a really good voice. I'm just saying that was my music taste. Ooh,
No,
I
I'm
say
sure he
hi,
put on a good
Tessa.
détour.
Yeah, I gotta say hi to my ladies.
Your lady. And here's No Filter with Andrew and Friends. What is your favorite music? Like currently, I suppose.
Mm, mm, I listen to a lot of pop punk shit like that, I guess. Uh, damn, do I have a favorite band at the moment? I guess to give an example, Modest Mouse or like Arcade Fire, if anyone knows those. That
Yeah,
would be
I've
what I'm
I know
into.
them. I
You into that, Lorenzo?
I it's all right. It's a little. I guess at my it's nothing that's on my playlist because it's a little too. I mean,
Emo.
Modest Mouse is good because it's like
Melancholy.
yeah, I like Modest Mouse, but Arcade Fire, that stuff that's like a little more faster. I'm right now. I'm more into just relaxing, so I'm into the pop, just pop music that's soft, like Lana Del Rey,
Mm.
Miley Cyrus, her new stuff she's
Uh,
putting out.
I saw you like Melanie Martinez, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've been listening a lot to her new album, Melanie Martinez. I saw
I
her
haven't
live.
heard. You did? How did
Yeah,
you like that?
it was it was an experience. I'll say that because yeah, I don't know if you know of Melanie Martinez. Her debut album came out, I believe it's called Cry Baby. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
it's
good
very
one.
yeah, very good album. I really liked it. But I saw her and her set was like a baby's crib, and she's singing her songs, and it's like a story. You're a baby, and you're growing into adolescence, right? Like a story with the album.
Mhm.
And when I went to the concert, there was like dudes my age who looked like me, and this wasn't long ago. This was probably I don't know 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago, and they looked like me, but they were wearing baby bonnets and they had
No,
pacifiers. So they were really, yeah, they were
no.
like rowdy into it, like with the oh we love you Melanie, and they looked like babies. They had bottles on them and shit. And I swear I was probably wearing the same thing I'm wearing, like a t-shirt and jeans. Like that's just all I ever wear. And I felt like
You're
such a
looking around like, should I have come in a diaper?
dude.
Shit.
I was singing along with the music though, but I was there standing like a dad, like in the crowd, like, oh no, this is too much. Like, I don't know, these people are so into it, you know. It was funny to more people watch than anything.
I didn't even think about that. Like everyone with the fucking mommy kinks showing up.
And yeah, how that kind of okayed it, and I'm like, I don't know. It was just funny to see, and then now I guess as we're older, or as I'm old, we're all older, but as I'm older, and you start seeing the like on the internet the mommy kinks, like you said, where people like want to pretend to be a baby and have someone like be a mother to them, and I'm like, geez, I don't know. It I know it sounds odd to me, but I can understand like the business of it, like why I guess you would like it. I don't know why you'd want to act like a baby, but I get why you would want to be punished or changed a diaper or played with, you know.
You don't want to be put to bed? You don't want me to tuck you into bed, Lorenzo? Give you a little your little bottle?
Right, read me a story.
Warm up your milkies? No. Oh, I'll see myself out. No.
No, warm milk doesn't sound that good.
No.
No.
Uh,
Um,
hold on. I have to
yeah.
take this shirt off because I realized after someone brought it up, it it has a location on it.
Oh, shoot.
So my bad.
No, you look great.
Hold on, one of my cats wants in. Oh, it's always something with me. Come on, unicorn. Back.
Great. No, you're gorgeous. Was I don't know, have you ever has anyone ever asked you to kind of do that, call you well for you to call them son?
Oh,
Like child.
uh, I don't think so, but I have gotten the like pretend to be my sister, stepsister, that kind of a vibe. I haven't gotten
Mhm.
the pretend to be my mommy or shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Maybe when
that's
I'm actually a MILF, then I'll get those.
well, I guess too, like you would maybe they would want someone taller than them. I don't know. I don't know how you would go about doing that because it,
Right.
it just feels weird to be the bigger person calling them, mother. You know what I mean? I get the whole stepsister thing. Yeah, you seem like a pretty attractive stepsister. I don't know if I'd go that route. I'm sure cousin, if you curled your hair up like you
Yeah.
did last time. Oh yeah, definitely.
We know how you like your cousins.
Yes, we all do. And but yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about and then the other day I was looking at those strange addictions. Have you seen that where like people get turned on by balloons and you've ever seen that?
I
There's a
thought we
guy.
were talking about my strange addiction, like the people who eat the fucking
Wasn't there
wall
one?
and stuff.
Wasn't there one where it's that one where he's like he's addicted, he's in love with his car, and then there's a guy who's in love with like inflatable balloons. Like they turn
Yeah.
him
Did
on.
you see the lady who like married a roller coaster or some shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
an old amusement park ride.
Why do I understand that? Like why can I understand her the best on that one?
Well, that has to be for love though, because I don't see how like you could. You said earlier just this pleasure yourself, but imagine his entire life with an amusement park ride, while obviously pleasuring yourself. Because I don't think the ride's gonna, he's gonna do it's gonna do its best, but I don't think it can pleasure you, that certain
Yeah,
way.
but like imagine, driving up to your roller coaster at night, bringing a little McDonald's, sharing some sweet and sour sauce with it, watching the stars, and then your hand slips down your pants. Oh no, roller coaster. I can't. I'm a decent woman.
I have I have was it like
I
limits
have
or
standards.
yeah.
Yeah, not in public. We got to take
my,
this to the
my dad
bedroom.
my dad wants me to get with a better type of roller coaster, not your old machinery rusted old ass
Right? I'm
fucking
already engaged to a fancier roller coaster.
yeah, and I don't know about inflatables. I don't know. It's just all weird. I'm trying to think. Like if I had the room for like a sex doll, I'm sure I'd get one. You know,
Hmm.
so they.
Who? Who of?
Huh. Hmm?
Sorry, I'm putting you on the charger. Who would you get a sex doll of?
Nothing particular. Just I guess I don't know
Come on,
because
be honest. Your
you can
cousin.
yeah, probably you can customize them, right? Like if you were to spend like good dollars, you could like
I don't.
send in a picture and they could like 3D print bullshit now.
I'm just imagining you getting like a sex doll with like a square picture of your cousin's face, like smushed out on it. Like I know you'd still come on it, but you know what I
Yeah, yeah.
ooh.
No, I would, but it would be mostly imagination at that point. Like you said, I would have to use
Mhm.
really use my mind for that one. Uh,
That
so I don't
post-nut
know if it'd be
clarity would
worth it.
hit really hard.
Oh yeah, it always does. It always does. It knocks you down.
Takes you down a few pegs.
Let's see. I remember a guy marrying a cow on Jerry Springer. One guy had an imaginary friend with his friend wife. Their photos had me crying, just him holding air. I feel like there should be more drag.
Oh,
I feel like there should be more Dragon Age based questions for someone with a name like Dalish. And yeah, man, I really need to get into Dragon Age. I told you, I try getting into it and then I just fall off of it. I really need to. The first one.
well, if anyone in chat has any Dragon Age related questions, feel free. Lorenzo
Yeah.
is not nerdy enough to relate to them.
Nope. Mass Effect's my genre. That's
I
that's
don't
where I
blame
go
you.
to.
Like, Mass Effect 2 hit really hard. Like, that was such a good fucking game.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it
was.
really changed everything.
Yeah, it was like perfect as far as gameplay and story wise, and like how you literally like
Dialogue.
you could die, your whole team could die, half of your team could die, and you could even not get team members or not have them trust you. I don't know. Like I always think about Mass Effect and how perfect it was, especially part two, like you said. Part three was all right. It was good, but then it ended, and you just didn't want to see it end. But yeah,
Well, you know that they fucked up when they had to go back in with a DLC to like fix the ending and it
yeah,
didn't fix the ending. And they come out with Andromeda telling us, guys, we're not gonna touch Shepard again. But Andromeda flopped so fucking bad that they're literally forced to go back to Shepard. Like if they don't, you know what I mean? They should have just
yeah.
never killed Shep off to begin with. And if you
Hmm.
got the good ending, Shep does breathe through the rubble, but like
Oh yeah, man, I haven't played in forever. I remember that where you just see and just like he just like or something, and then that's it.
such a tense moment. And then for them to decide, yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. They're Chad Zumocking us. Like they're setting it up and not knocking it down.
I hope they do it justice whenever it comes back out. I really do because yeah, when they just like re-release the legendary edition, just enhanced or whatever, I was like, well, that's good enough. I'll just play through it again. Why not? It was so good.
They're just yeah,
Uh,
the legendary edition is nice. I wish they would remaster Dragon Age, but fuck me, I guess.
yeah. Well,
They
you
don't
need to
like
start a
elves.
campaign. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, maybe that shit's oversaturated by something else. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, because that is a love. Like, I've heard good things about it, very good things about Dragon Age. Where I wanted to play it, but I just get started and just could never get going. Says a lot about my life.
I
A
just wish
lot.
we could get the original like writers and game developers on Mass Effect and Dragon Age again, because if you ever look at any of the Twitters of the ones doing it now, the ones in control of the game now,
Hmm.
ooh, it's some cringy ass fucking shit. Like they want to be mean to their fans, but they can't take it back. They're like, "Don't be mean to us, guys, or we'll block you." But then they dock, not ducks, but they get people to bully their fans and shit. It's
Hmm.
not
Yeah, it's
great.
very toxic and unprofessional, and I'm sure all these woke people are gonna be in charge, and it's gonna be weird. I don't know. I don't want it to go that route where it's
Yeah,
like, oh, I don't mind. I would always play female shepherd and romance a girl because like that's hot, Seeing her with Miranda
true as
or with
fuck. Or
Liara.
Tally. Oh wait, you
Yeah,
can't get with Tally. Why would they do that? Why
I
would
thought
they do that to me, Lorenzo?
I thought they you could in the third one, couldn't you? Really, man? I
You
thought you
thinking
could.
Ashley, honey baby?
Man, I
They
don't know
made
why I'm thinking.
Ashley and Caden bi in the third one, which was like out of left field.
Hmm. And no,
They could
Liara's
have
good
made
though.
Jack officially bi.
Or is that just a given? I feel like that's a given that Jack might be bi.
No, she confirms it. Like if you flirt with her as female chef, she's like, I've had bad experiences with women, but you know, why not in the third one be like, okay, okay, I'll give you a chance. But instead they made Ashley bi, which I'll
or at
take it.
least
I mean,
or at least like after you complete her fucking mission that helps her trust you, fucking give you some sort of dialogue shit to that. Let's see here. Wait. Oh, who would you romance in Dragon Age if not Solas?
so last.
Sol Solas.
It's soulless. I
Solus.
usually
Okay.
go for I usually go for Sarah if I'm not going for Solas.
Solas. Solas. That's it's soulless. Okay. I feel soulless. Andromeda was garbage, but I loved Mass Effect 3, especially the Citadel DLC. Yeah, it was good. The Citadel DLC is very fun. Well, Dalish got screwed over pretty regularly in Dragon Age. The Dalish got screwed over regularly in Dragon Age.
Yeah, boy.
The elves need a win in Dragon Age. Tali was a love interest in Mass Effect 3. I'm pretty sure she was in Mass Effect 3, love interest.
Well, not for women, right? Just for the male
Maybe,
chef is what
maybe
I
I don't
mean.
remember now. I just remember like it being pretty epic because she like takes off her mask and shit, and you're like, oh shit, she's fucking taking off her mask, and you're seeing
Hot.
like her, yeah,
No, she doesn't take off her mask. I thought she just gives you a picture in the end. She blue balls you. She's like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And you just get a picture. And then she gets sick, I think. So maybe she did
yeah.
take it off to take a picture. I don't know. But hold on, Lorenzo. I
Hmm.
have to take a pee break. I will be right back.
All right, go pee.
Hold down the fort.
All right. Could you
Okay, I don't
continue?
want you guys to hear me pee. I have to take these.
I was supposed to come on with you and Chris earlier. Sorry, I missed it next time. Oh no, no worries, Media Odyssey. That was fun earlier though with Chris. If I'm playing Femshiv, I'm not looking anywhere but Garrus. Garrus is cool. He's a real nice guy, but I don't think I would want to see that fold out the scene. Like where they're getting hot and heavy. I don't know. I've always thought Garrus to just be like a badass, like a a cool cat, but not really a romantic person, you know. Although you do like, I remember when you do have those options of like the love lines, they're, you know, they're pretty clever, but I don't know. I always want the female, the female with the female type shit, and then not Garrus. Maybe Jacob. I don't remember. Hey
How's it going?
there, not too
What did
bad.
I miss?
They're saying if Coyote Whiskers saying if they're playing Femship, they're not looking anywhere but Garrus. And I don't remember ever wanting
Mm-hmm.
to romance Garrus. I never like, he's a cool character. I just don't think I'd want to see him get hot and heavy, you know, in the scene, you know.
I don't know. He's pretty sexy.
And then like I don't know, from the first one, the whole villain is a fucking, what was it? The villain was a fucking the same race as him. I can't remember his fucking
Saren?
name. Yeah, Saren. He was one of
Did you
them.
ever get? I don't know if it's you have to have high enough Paragon or Renegade to get him to shoot himself at the
I
end.
did. I did once. I think in like my the latest playthrough I did, where he's like, "Oh my god, my
That's
mistake,"
the
blah
coolest
blah.
shit.
Yeah, and then like his body comes back to life because of all the Reaper fucking shit
Yeah,
tech
because
he's
I
got
think
inside of him.
if you take a second to realize like it's the same thing as Liara's mom. I don't think Saren is necessarily like a super duper bad guy, but he's been indoctrinated by the point that you're like fucking with him and he's just ruining everything for everybody. But he was sipping that Reaper Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, no, he was promised a lot, but you know, even like the elusive man later on, I don't know. It's all like they think they have some sort of control themselves, or maybe an equal with the Reapers, and it's like, nah, the Reapers just want to wipe everything out, like restart
Right,
everything.
because I mean, with the elusive man comes into it thinking like you said, that he can like control the Reapers, go
Yeah,
into like I don't know, a deal with them. But
yeah.
again, if you deal with the Reapers, you're gonna get indoctrinated. So eventually, you're not even gonna be in control of your own mind.
You're just some husk,
You're just
just like
doing what's yeah, you're just doing what's in their interest.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do I was thinking of any like cosplays. I know I'm sure you've done cosplays for your fans. I'll say, was there any you would like to do? Like, I would say just for fun, like, or someone you wish someone would request that you do.
If someone would fund it, I would happily do a FemShep cosplay, but I want to do her armor specifically. And I would love to be able to like have fun and build that myself.
Mm-hmm. No, that'd be cool. No,
But no one's ever
yeah.
asked.
Well, what sucks is like Mass Effect isn't even like topical at the moment. You know, like that kind of came and went years ago. And that sucks. I love the series. I wish
Right,
people.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish people would bring it back. And then, of course, like you said, Andromeda was just. I liked it. It was a game, but it's not
It
like
was a
the other
game.
one. It was a game. There, it's not like the other ones where I was like, man, I want to replay this over and over again. It was just like,
Did
oh,
you
I
ever
beat it.
finish it? Like, you beat it? Okay, I never finished it all the way
You
through.
never finished
Tried
it?
so many times.
Yeah, I beat it,
Andromeda,
and
nah.
yeah, it was. I was there like, oh, okay, this was all right, but it wasn't like the other three that I wanted to play again and again and fucking hear the
Did you get
stories. You know,
did you get all of your dad's memories in Andromeda? Because apparently that's supposed to give you like the most interesting ending.
I don't remember if I did. I feel like I did because I remember like going through every single thing. Like when I do play a Mass Effect game, like every corner, every fucking,
Yikes, that must have been painful.
Yeah, yeah. I just remember it taking forever, but I don't know. That was back when I guess I had more patience with video games, and I liked Mass Effect, so I didn't mind it. It was an all right game at the time. It's just not. I don't think it's that bad that people shit on it so bad, but it's not that good.
I
You
think
know.
its main issue is having so many like side quests with no story to them, no point, no real reward. Like I like to get attached to those side characters. I like to want to root for these NPCs, but you don't feel that anymore in Andromeda. You're like, oh, whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, no, it's real boring. It's tedious, and I got here
Like, sucks
no
to
filter,
suck. Bye.
no filter with Andrew and friends. His sexy nurse. That sounds like something you've might have done before. No, a sexy nurse.
Mm, I don't think so. I should do it. I should.
That sounds pretty.
I'll put it on the list.
Yeah. I don't know why that sounds kind of like it would be one of the top requested. If I don't know,
Well, because I've done
by
a
by a
maid,
person. Okay, that makes sense.
and in
Yeah,
my mind, it's like similar, not really, but
hmm
I'll I'll look into doing the nurse one. I know people would like that. Nurse Bunny.
and that'd be a low investment. Scrubs are pretty pretty inexpensive.
Ooh. Okay, I was thinking the classic like nurse lingerie fit, but scrubs specifically would be pretty hot. You are right.
Scrubs would be hot, or the Silent Hill nurses where it's just like one
Oh,
long white dress. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'd look great in it. And I
delicious.
don't mean you don't have to go the faceless Silent Hill way, but I know you could pull it off. I, I
Oh,
didn't
you
know.
know that would be a big treat
Yeah,
to my
no, that
fans.
would.
I don't know. I don't know if they deserve that. No, I'm kidding. They do.
Here's no filter with Andrew and friends. I will request it pretty. They probably want the nurse, the sexy nurse. And then what about
I have
Halo? Have
not been. My bad. I haven't been looking at chat, was all I was going to say. Your
No, I'm trying
question?
to I'm trying to keep it here. What about Halo? Do you play Halo or ever played Halo?
Um, I'm not opposed to Halo, but my first serious boyfriend was really into it, and so I'd go over sometimes and just like get super high, and he'd just play that for hours, uh, and then get annoyed when he'd let me like play like the multiplayer with him because I would do better than him at the game. But I didn't love the game. I don't know. He also
No,
really
yeah.
liked making me play Gears of War, so
See, I loved Gears of War. I hated Halo because I sucked at it. I just was never good at it. But Gears I was pretty good at, so I liked playing that. And then there was a game that came out years ago called Shadowrun, and I know it's like a tabletop RPG that they made into a shooter. And that game was really fun to me when it came out, but everybody shitted on it when it came out because it was only multiplayer, only so many maps, and it had like crossplay where you could play. It was one of the very first games where you could play against computer
oh
opponents,
shit.
and
That's
people
sick.
just yeah, people didn't like it because back then it was like $60 for a game for just multiplayer, and now like that's the norm. You buy a game for $60 and it's just multiplayer, just this, and microtransactions. So it was ahead of its time in kind of a negative way, I guess. But I really loved that game back then.
I think
Shitty ass game.
well most video game nerds like they don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to get you're gonna spend $60 on a game and then you gotta beg your friends to come join you to play it. Like
hmm
I could see that being a bad time, but now it's really easy, right? So just like even just post on a Discord or Reddit and be ask people to play with you. But back then it was
Yeah,
you get your real life friends or you're a little bit like, at a loss.
yeah. Now it's easier to find the fan base of whoever might like that game and actually, oh yeah, I'll play it with you. Yeah, like there's gonna be a fan base, pretty much of everything. Trying to see. I used to work with that dude Chris from Cut of the Jib AMA. Uh, let's see if there's any other questions. All these gotta do is look pretty. No, what else is on the? I feel like talked about everything. Cut of the Jib was Dabblers and on. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Ian Hawk. Cut of the Jib. Ian's cool. What's up, Ian? Hope you're doing all right.
Hi, Ian. Boop, boop, boop.
And so yeah, as far as plans for this week, it just work, just for you, just content or any weekend plans or
Yeah,
anything.
I might go thrift shopping. It's been a while since I've done that. It's always fun to find cute little outfits.
That is pretty cool. I miss going to Goodwill and like finding gold there. Like I'll watch those like people on YouTube that like go to garage sales and then they end up reselling it because it's like worth a lot or something. And I would like going to Goodwill and finding like a random shirt that ends up being worth like, you buy it for $3 and ends up being worth like fucking 40 or $50.
I always
But
thought
I
it would be neat to go. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I just thought it would be neat to go to estate sales. That's like the bougier thrift shopping, in my opinion.
No, it'd be pretty cool. Like I don't know if you're buying like a dead woman's, dresses or something like that, but that'd be cool to find like some old vintage shit and you do some sort of like 1920s type like
You
just
gotta
show it just showing your ankle and it's like ooh.
just showing my
Back
ankle and a little bit of my hand.
yeah, and it's just like ooh, you Jezebel, you
Fucking
Harlequin.
whore. Yeah, burner. Get the rocks.
Put a S on her chest and make her wear it all over town. This scarlet, the scarlet letter.
Oh my goodness.
No, I mean, shoot, I don't know if anyone else has any questions for Dirty Dalish because she's the greatest. She really is, and I appreciate her joining me today on therapy stream or just live, just joining me. It's always fun with her. She's the greatest. All of y'all go subscribe to her OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/Dirty Dalish. Here's a last question. Did you ever play any Assassin's Creed games?
Yeah,
Dirty?
yeah. I like the first one a lot. The one with Enzo, I believe is the main character's name. I like his
Was that the
sister.
first one?
Is that
Was
the
that
first or the second?
I think that's the second. Because the first is
It's
with man, what's the first? Because I loved the first one. I beat the shit out of the first
there's so
one.
many.
Yeah, but
You're
no, I
right
think
though, it is the
the
second.
the second is the start of that Enzo storyline.
Yeah.
And I
The
never beat.
first
It's the
one
same
is
man. What's his name?
I don't know those names,
Desmond,
but
I
it's a good
believe.
one.
The first one's good.
I
Uh,
that feels
but you,
right.
I think Desmond was his name. But you beat part two, or did you beat like all the ones going after that, like his story on
I
Assassin's Creed?
didn't finish Enzo's story, but I know it like I think it ends sad.
I
And I'll cry. I cry at any any little sad part in a video game.
dude.
I'm a pussy.
Dude, I know I do too. I cried. Did you ever beat Bioshock, the first Bioshock?
I played the DLC with Elizabeth, and that one made
Okay.
me emo.
You'd be a pretty good Elizabeth too. That'd be kind of hot. Fucking in the cage and shit. The bird,
Let's
the
put that
bird.
on the docket.
Uh huh. I the first Bioshock, I cried because there's like the good end. There's the good ending, the neutral ending, the bad ending. I got the good ending, and it's I don't know why I had never cried for a video game, and I saw it and I like broke down. It was like I don't know, like I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was like it made me like boo, like real sad cry. And
Have you played The Walking Dead, the first season?
I played a little bit of it, but no, I don't think I beat it.
Beat it, Lorenzo. Cry with me. That is the one game where if I put the playthrough on of the ending, I will sob. It is so heartbreaking. Fuck the rest of the game, okay? Fuck the rest of the game. If you play anything, Lorenzo, do me this. Get to the end of the first season and feel your heart get ripped out with me.
I'll have to see if I still have a heart. I think there was a line in Mass Effect. There was a line in Mass Effect I remember where you're trying to kill or assassinate some evil woman, and one of the lines I think it's Garrus might have said it. You make sure and shoot her in the head because she doesn't have a heart. And I was like, dang, like
Oh, shit.
I think it was Garrus that said that. I was like, dang, that's badass. Like
That
this
feels like
writing
a
is
Garrus
fucking
line.
yeah, this writing is the shit. Like this was a badass fucking game. Uh what is it? Just Googled her, now a fan. This Drunken Atheist Studio. Well, thank you. I think she's great. I'm glad you Googled her. she's here to she's here to Googled. All I wanted to do was romance Arthur Morgan. I think that's is that Red Dead Redemption or something?
Same. Yeah. I
Mm.
mean, you want to die with Arthur Morgan? I shouldn't ask that question. The answer is yes. That's an
I've never
obvious
played
one.
I'm not really into the Grand Theft Auto or the Red Dead Redemption games. I don't know why.
You don't
I just
like
don't
the
like.
cowboy pew pew.
No, I don't know. I just don't like the way the third person perspective is. It doesn't
I
look.
understand that.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look right to me. That third person perspective. I guess I prefer the over the shoulder like Mass Effect or Gears of War. The
Right,
camera.
it feels a bit awkward.
It just feels awkward. Yeah, to me that camera angle right here. Pulper. Speaking of great writing, Dalish, have you ever played any of the Yakuza series?
Mm, I think my older brother showed me a bit of that game, but off the top of my head, I couldn't like sit here and discuss it with you.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never cared to play Yakuza. And sound like I don't know. I've it's just like any gamer. You have like so many games you want to play that you actually like want to play, and you just never find the time to. You just keep buying them and buying them. But yeah, I I'll see about The Walking Dead. I could use a good cry uh to flush out all the emotions that
Right? A
have
cry about
stuck.
something that's not your own life.
Yeah. Ugly cry where a little snot comes out too. You're just,
Mhm.
you know.
You take
But
your shirt off, you're not quite sure like what it's covered in.
okay,
It's tears, snot, or something else.
it's something. Saints Row's a better open world sandbox. Yeah, but Saints Row got weird at the end. It really like jumped the shark, I think.
It's a
And Dick
silly fun
Trace.
game.
Yeah, the first couple were good, and then it got kind of ridiculous. And do I like Dick Tracy at NES? No, I do not. Uh, and last thing, long shot. But has anyone played To the Moon series? Those dumb games make me cry like a baby. Um, I have not played To the
Mm.
Moon.
Now I want to look
I can.
this up. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a look together, a look see together. Oh, it looks it looks wholesome.
Oh, that's good.
It's got that like I wouldn't say Stardew necessarily, but it's got that kind of a wholesome vibe to it. It looks like
Oh, okay.
I feel
Stardew
like it
Valley's
would break your
hard.
heart. It looks like it.
You know what's a and I don't know if I talked I don't know if I talked to you last time about this game or if you've played it, but Omari. Did you ever play Omari? It's
Nope.
oh my god,
So,
it's such a fucked up game. but
oh
it
no,
was so
oh
but
no.
it was so good, but it's so fucked up. Like if anyone here in the chat knows about Omari, it's god, it's such a fucked up game. Like it really it's kind of like a Earthbound, like a RPG, and it really delves into mental illness like very well. Where I was like, this game is me. Like
It's gonna
I
hit.
can I
Yeah.
can relate to this game, and then it keeps getting worse and then worse and then worse, and you're like, man, like this game
Oh.
is, you know what I mean? This game is me in the form of a video game, my mind, you know. And there's I played Omari. It's great. To the Moon is in the same vein, but I think we're an hour with Dirty Dalish. I don't want to keep her too long. I know she's got uh people to take care of because she's such a great person and she takes care of them. She will take care of you if you sign up for her OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/Dirty Dalish. I will always push that. I haven't supported it yet. I need to, but I'm at that like
Hey, I'll hit
split.
you with that free month.
I'm like indifferent because I care about you as a person, but as far as like
There's no going
subscribing,
back if you sub, huh?
yeah, you know what I mean. It's like I don't know. I'm indifferent. I because I think you're so great, you know. So I'm worried to cross that line that you can't uncross. But I
I
want
don't
to
know.
support you.
I think you need to see what you're promoting, you know?
Yeah, I need to support you. It's really just supporting you because you deserve it very much
Support me
so.
in these elf titties.
No, they're gorgeous. I'm pretty sure I've seen at least one of them on the Twitter, and
At
if
least
if it's
one.
anything
Yeah.
if it's anything like the other one, then it's gorgeous. But yeah, thank you all for being here today. I wanted to thank Dirty Dalish for coming into the therapy stream. Y'all check her out on Twitter. It's I believe at Dalish Tokes. I believe right,
Yes, sir.
and
You got
on
it
only
right.
and check out her OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/Dirty Dalish. For it's like what $5 I think. Ah,
Yeah,
dude,
I often put it on sale for 3 if, you know,
$5
you
a
want to
month.
look out for that.
You're getting a great deal. She's amazing and she takes care of you. I know she's been so great with me. I'm sure she'll take care of me. But
Yeah.
thank thank y'all for being here today. Thank you, Dalish. And yeah, we'll do this again, I'm sure, sometime soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for
Hmm.
stopping by, guys.
Thanks, guys. Take care.